All right, kiddos, after looking through our data, what is our targeted need that we've identified? Vocabulary, okay? So our focus today for vocabulary is going to be synonyms. Can anybody in here tell me what a synonym is?
A synonym is the word that means the same thing as its root words.
Okay, synonyms are words that mean the same or similar, right? They have the same or similar meaning. So everyone, what's a synonym? A word that has the same or similar meaning.
Yeah.
Okay, one more time. What's a synonym?
A word that has the same or similar meaning.
Great. Can anybody give me a word? I'll take any word.
Sleep.
Sleep. Okay? So now I want you to take 10 seconds and I want you to come up with in your head a synonym for sleep. So a word that also means sleep. What do you got?
Nap.
Nap. Nap. That's fine. You can have the same one.
Rest.
Rest.
Coma.
A coma. That's a long sleep. What do you have?
I'd rest.
Rest.
Death.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would be eternal, right? An eternal sleep. What about you?
I don't have one.
No, you don't have a synonym for sleep?
No.
Couldn't think of one? Okay, let's try it one more time and see if everyone can get one. Okay, I'm going to give you a word for, I'm going to give you a word, we're going to use ecstatic in our lesson for, another word for excited. What about trip? A trip as in, not to fall down, but a trip as in a destination to go somewhere. So think about the definition first, because there's different forms of trip, correct? Okay, so the definition we're going to use instead of like to trip and fall down is going to be a destination to go somewhere. Okay, give yourself 5 seconds. Come up with a synonym for trip.
Car ride.
Car ride.
Cruise.
Cruise.
Not one yet.
Not yet. I'll come back to you.
Travel.
Travel.
Expedition.
Expedition. What about a trip?
Plane.
Okay, plane.
Flying.
Flying.
Boat.
Boat. Okay, so we had some different synonyms for trip, but we also had some words that were things we would
Forms
take
of travel.
a trip in, right?
Forms
So a
of
form of travel, exactly. So we also had some words that were not necessarily a synonym, but a form of travel. So when you're thinking about a synonym, it has to have the same meaning. So if I were to say trip, and then I said the word plane, are they synonyms? No, you could use a plane to go on a trip, but they're not synonyms, right? So do you see how it can get a little confusing? One of the reasons we're digging into synonyms too, besides like just vocabulary development and comprehension, is for writing. So when you have words that you have synonyms for, you can vary your writing, or you can make your writing a little more exciting, right? You can make it a little more depth in your writing, and you can make the reader engage more if you can have more varied words instead of using the same word repeatedly. All right, so I'm going to give you another word. Fast. The word is fast. I want synonyms for fast. I don't want you to describe fast. I don't want you to tell me how you can be fast or how something can be fast. I want synonyms for the word fast.
Speedy or quick.
Speedy.
I haven't found one yet.
Okay.
Quick.
Quick. Anything else you can think of for fast?
Oh, that was the word.
Fast was the word, yeah. What about rapid? Have you ever heard the word rapid?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, rapid as in like strong wind? Or
Yeah. Or you might hear it in rapid winds. Where else might you hear the word rapid when it's talking about something that's fast, if you were to think about the word rapid? If you were to like dig deep, like think about where do you hear the word rapid?
I mean, where I hear the word rapid, seeing how I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
Normally it means like clicking fast.
Like fast clicking, like on your
That's called spamming.
keyboard or your mouse, okay? Anything else where you could think of rapid? What if I added an S to the word rapid? Rapids. Does that make you think of anything else?
Whitewater rapids, like when you're boating.
Yeah, it's like fast water, right? The movement of water really fast, like often down a stream or a river, right? So it kind of helps, different kind of words can help trigger different ideas in your brain, okay? We're gonna do the word today, sad, first on your paper. So in your center, we're going to write the word sad. Everybody write the word sad. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to first, on your own, independently, you're going to come up with 2 synonyms for sad for your web. So in 2 of them, you guys have 6, I believe, on yours, on your front side. So you're going to pick 2 synonyms on your own for the word sad. And then you're going to turn and talk with a partner, and you're going to come up with the other 4 synonyms for sad. Okay? So you 2 are going to partner, you 2 are going to partner, you 2 are going to partner, and then you and I will partner, okay? Does anybody have a question? Okay, give me a thumbs up if you understand what you're doing right now. Good. Make sure your turn and talk discussion is productive, on task. Okay, so you have unhappy, depressed. What about like super sad? Yeah, super sad, right? What about might that work? You need one more first before you turn and talk, got you? All right, you 2 ready to turn and talk?
Yes. Heck, do I feel depressed?
Just copy. What's an old, do you know the old term for that? They used to use a long
I
time
don't
ago.
cry depressed. I got head depressed. Happy, gloomy, depressed.
Have you ever heard of melancholy? Yeah, melancholy. Have you ever heard that word? Yeah, melancholy. It's another way to say sad. Never heard of that. M-E-L.
Don't think that's probably right.
It's all right. A-N.
Dark and gloomy.
C-H-O-L-Y. Oh, I like that one. Somber.
I just hear everything from Mr. Chris.
Yeah. Somber means sad, and it's another way to say sad. So somber
I
is a
got
synonym.
depressed and head
Yeah.
down.
Depressed, yeah.
And head down.
What else do we have?
Gloomy.
Gloomy.
I cry.
What about glum? Glum. You like that one? Glum.
Upset.
Yeah, upset. There's another one too.
I know.
So I don't think about this much, and then like, in the daily life, I use like
A lot of them.
like,
And then when you actually have to think up of them, you just draw.
You
blank.
draw a blank sometimes.
It's just like, hit erase,
Yeah.
erase. Like how many of those like vintage, like digital cameras, there's just, you hit the erase button and then everything's just like, yeah, it's like hold it.
My picture's not double
If you're
sided.
shooting a movie,
So I'll know that you're finished when you have your pencil set down.
Wait, do you need to have all this? circles?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So work with your partner because you guys are getting close. Yeah, we had glum and gloomy.
What's glum?
Something different. There's a couple of new. So
Have you watched Iron Man?
as we're starting our discussion, I see that we're just finishing up our last one here, but as we're starting our discussion, we're first going to share out some words. So I'm going to go around the circle, and if you just share one word that you have that is a synonym for sad.
Melancholy.
Melancholy. That's one we don't often hear. How many of you have heard of the word melancholy? I've definitely heard the word melancholy. Is the word melancholy something that you often use?
I mean, I hear it a lot in books.
In books, right?
Like fantasy,
And I love this part of discussion because when you're reading fantasy books, right,
Yeah.
you hear or you read the word melancholy.
yeah.
And does that make you think to yourself, well, maybe melancholy is a more descriptive word than just writing the word sad? So can you see how when you're writing,
Yeah.
using a more descriptive word makes it more entertaining or interesting to the reader? It's a little more detailed than just saying sad over and over again. Okay, so melancholy. Can you give me one?
Ruined.
Ruined. So it's a feeling of being devastated almost. Right? Ruined or devastated. Huh. What about you? Can you give me one, please, Scarlett?
Happy.
Unhappy, yep.
I got hit by a car in such a
Somber.
Somber.
Lonely.
Lonely. Well, lonely is,
It's like
it's pretty close, but maybe not a total